What a shitty loss. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I am telling you, that was not a baseball game, bro. That was a crime scene. We witnessed a crime today. It was a homicide, bro. A freaking homicide. My goodness, man. I'm like lost for words. I'm lost for words. Dodger fans, yeah, I mean, go ahead, man. Give it all to me, guys. Just let us have it, man. You earned it today. Bro, that was a straight body. We got bodied. The Yankees got bodied today in LA. Let me tell you. Freaking they're gonna come out in the first 48 episode. Straight up, because that was a straight murder. That was a murder scene. I'll tell you what, man. I think the Yankees, they should have checked in with Big U or whatever his name is, because we definitely did not have any protection today over there. It was very bad, man. But let me say what's up to the chat real quick. Jacob says, I fell asleep first. Did we win? Did we win? Oh my God, dude. We lost from the first pitch, bro. It was never even close, my guy. We didn't lose, bro. We got bodied, man. Nando says start spreading the news, blah blah blah. Yeah, it was a pathetic game, Desiree. This is just like, it's one of those games that you can't do nothing but laugh, right? You know, we saw Pablo Reyes in there pitching. At that point, I'm looking at Pablo Reyes' pitch count. Like, I'm worried about Pablo Reyes' arm. Oh my goodness, dude. This was disgraceful, man. This was pathetic. This was an abomination. This was disappointing. I mean, it was terrible. Just terrible, man. Simply terrible. What makes it worse, right? I get it, Will Warren. You know, we'll start with Will Warren. Look, you know, today was kind of like his big test, right? Wanted to see what he can do in the big moment when the lights are extra bright, you know, up against arguably the best team in Major League Baseball. And I don't know. He left his confidence at the hotel. For real. He did not bring his confidence with him, because you could tell he just didn't have it. He just didn't look the same. He looked like a deer in the headlights, man. And it was over before he even started. I'll be honest with you. You know, we did have some good takeaways from the game that we'll get into. But man, that was a beating. That was a pela, dude. For all my Spanish people out there, that was a pela. Like the Dodgers, they whipped out the chancleta. They pulled out the chancla, smacked us over the head with it, then took the other chancla, beat us with that one, and then took the belt out and just started whipping the shit out of us, to be honest. Bro, it was pathetic. It was pathetic. Then to top it off, Knicks got the brakes beat off of them too. Yep, you're right, man. It's not a good day in New York sports right now. Not a good day at all. Nando says, Warren out there looking like October Kershaw. Foucault lean back. Yes, sir. You know that I really don't care. The belt to ass, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we got the pela today. Look, y'all made me pull out the freaking, this is how bad it is. It's this bad, man. Let me fill up my cup. Yeah, wait, yo, sad, man. Just sad, man. But on another note, though, you know, Judge 3 for 4, 2 home runs, batting .398. I think he's tied with Ohtani right now. Let me check real quick. As far as home runs go, no, he's one short of Ohtani. Yeah, man. Max Muncy beat the brakes off of us. Everybody in the lineup, man, got their turn with the belt. It's like they were just passing it to each other and it's beating the brakes off of us. Ha Sung, whatever the hell his name is, the other one, because apparently there's two of them now. Fuck, man. Shit pissed me off, man. And I don't mean to curse like that, bro. I'm trying to clean up my vocabulary, but man, today is one of them days that there's only one way to really explain this game, and it's a curse word. It was that bad. Foucault say you guys almost had it. I like your troll, man. Luis Duran says, "Thank God it wasn't at Yankee Stadium." I'll tell you what, man. If they get swept, they might get booed at Yankee Stadium. They really might. Jacob says he watched the whole game. Hey, Duran, did you get the Mets hammer? Let me know if you got it, man. Boone used the entire pitch of the bullpen too. Yeah, that's another thing, man. I don't know why he didn't just go to Pablo Reyes earlier. I was disappointed with Pablo Reyes with his outing today. As crazy as that might sound. Oh man, Pablo Reyes. Let's have a little fun with it today. Pablo Reyes pitched 1 inning, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs. His ERA is 27. That alone should get him DFA'd. Nah, I'm just playing, man. I never called for somebody to lose their job, man. But in all reality, look, all jokes aside, bro, this is just what really hurt me, though. I'm gonna tell you right now what really hurt me about the last 2 days. And I said that I was on the ugly truth with Ken earlier. What really hurt me is that we pulled out all our guns, man. We gave you Max Fried, our top pitcher, rocked him. You know, we brought out Weaver today, our top bullpen arm, got rocked. You know what I mean? It's like we pulled out all the stops and it wasn't enough. You know, you guys had the answer for everything. We still pitching to Freddie Freeman. I don't know why. Why do we pitch to Freddie Freeman? Why? At this point, what's the point? Yo, Freddie Freeman's teeth look like dominoes. I came to that conclusion today. It looks like dominoes, bro. He be playing freaking dominoes with his teeth. Freaking capicu. Kevin Dodgers says we eating at In-N-Out tonight, boys. Damn, that's pretty sad, bro. Power driver, yeah, it was bad. Yankees won 9 of 10 games until Dodgers. Yeah, man, you guys played up for us. Why can't Muncy do that consistently? I don't know. And I'll be honest, you know what bothers me the most? That everybody looked rattled. Everybody on the team, with the exception of Judge. Judge went out there, but he looked upset. You could tell he's upset. But, you know, at the plate, players didn't look the same. We made freaking Knack look like Tarek Skubal tonight. That's how we made him look. All our arms that we brung out the bullpen, they looked scared to death to me. It's just, man, and I get it. Like, these games happen, right? The last time we had a game like this was the one versus San Francisco, where at the stadium where it was like pouring rain, we got embarrassed. But this one hurt even more because this was on the national stage, and you know, we could say it's just another game, and in the grand scheme of things, it is just another game, right? It's regular season stuff. But as a fan, we wanted this one, right? Or me, I'm speaking for myself, right? As a Yankee fan, I wanted this one really bad, and I could tell the Yankees wanted it too, especially the guys that were there last year. They wanted this one bad too. But I mean, look, you got to show up. You got to show up versus a team like the Dodgers. You know, this is like what bothers me, right? this is the playoff kind of atmosphere. We could say it's another game, but this is not just like another game. This isn't like another game versus the Rockies or the Guardians, you know, or or the White Sox or something. This is bigger than that, you know. And I'm sure whoever was at Dodger Stadium today, you know, well, maybe not today because it was just a blowout, but yesterday especially, that it has that postseason vibe. I could feel it watching it on TV. It got the postseason vibe to it. And they just couldn't do it. You know, another positive. Devin Williams looked good. Maybe that's his thing, man. No pressure. When you're down by 14 runs, nobody cares if you give up 3. You know? But he came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning. No trouble. No hits, no walks, nothing. Ian Hamilton, 2 innings, 1 strikeout. Did give up a walk, but pitched 2 innings. No problems, right? I mean, at that point, though, they were kind of torn with us at that point. Knicks are cursed. Man, the Knicks beat themselves, man. They had game 1. Same thing like with they lost all momentum in game 1, the Knicks. When they blew that, it was over. In all reality. No, not yet. You said you would send me the shipping info. Yeah, I'll send it to you after this. I got it in my drawer over there. I figured it'd be there by now, but I got it though. Jack Geezy watching the game. I hear Pedro, who's your daddy? Yeah. NFE was good. NFE. Make sure y'all check out NFE at the strike zone over there, man. He does a great job. You Dodgers fans too, man. Go give him go check him out. Foucault says we pulled out Nat Gonson. Yeah, man. Sad. Jack Easy says those are veneers teeth. Nah, bro. Those are dominoes. Those are dominoes, man. On the inside, they got the black dots on it. You can't see him. No, man, I'm telling you, bro. He got a mouthful of chuchazo. All my Dominicans and Puerto Ricans know what I'm talking about. Nestor Cortez put money on the Dodgers all weekend. Judge 2, Dodgers 18. Oh, my God, Nando. You know what? You're right. Judge 2, Dodgers 18. Let that shit sink in for a second, man. That is pathetic, man. Straight pathetic. Bro, how many times you gonna say just another game? They got destroyed. You obviously you don't listen very well, Foucault. Did I say that? I said in the grand scheme of things, it's just another game. But to me, it was more than just another game. Like I wanted this one. Come on, man. You gotta, use your head, fool. Come on. Dietrich says this team is going to look completely different in the postseason, though. I hope so, because we got it. I still think we're way better than we were last year, but we like a few pieces. We need some real dogs, some guys who could really perform at that level, man. Because I feel like we're just not getting it from these guys, especially these young guys. They just don't got it in them. They're not built like that. They're just not, man. They're not built like. And I'm not comparing them to Jeter and these guys, but they're not built like they were, where they were thriving in those moments, man. Where they showed up. These guys they're not built like that, man. Kevin Dodgers, they got Yamamoto. Yeah, man. And then that's your best pitcher, too. That's the sad thing, man. But hopefully, look, hopefully we go out there, the Yankees, and we get a game tomorrow. We could get tomorrow, it's not too bad. But if we go out there tomorrow and get smashed again, I'm telling you right now, Yankee fans are not going to be happy when they show up at the stadium next week. They're just not. They're just not. The Yankees nicked today. Yeah, man. But even with all that being said, man, we still on top of our division. right? Still a lot of baseball to be played. A lot of these rosters that you see right now, they're not going to be the same rosters. Not only the Yankees, even the Dodgers, even whoever you could think of who's actually in it. The trade market will heat up in a little bit, you know. Give it some time. It's going to heat up. Hopefully, Hal and Cashman, they really have a come to Jesus moment and be like, you know what? Let's go all in. Let's go all in. Let's try it. Let's go all in this year. And if it don't work, we blow it all up. Right? But whoever's out there, the top guys that are out there for what we need, we're going to go after them. You know, and I'm pretty sure that half the Yankee fan base will be with it and the other half will be against it, because it's going to take giving up some prospects and some other guys that we really like. But if we're all in, we're all in. We're worried about this year, not next year. Yeah. That's what it's gonna take, probably. Dev says, "What's up, Jason? Everyone, what's up, Dev? Real Bill P, what's good? You know, I'm still debating. Where's my? Hold on a second. How many in here? All right, we got 13 in here. Yesterday, I gave away this. Andrew won this one. I'm gonna send it to him when I get a chance. I don't have no more of these, but today I was supposed to give away this one, this Yankee one. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do it because I was so upset with the game. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow after the game, I'm gonna do this one. I have the questions ready and everything. But it's what I mean. If a Dodger fan wins it, that's on y'all, right? If a Dodger fan wins it, right, or any other fan, a Met fan, whatever, then you let me know if you want this one. If you want another Dodgers one or a Met one, then I'm gonna have to have it made, and it might take a little longer. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it today. I don't feel like it, man. Freaking Yankees. And I don't know if you saw my thumbnail. I just usually I try to put something together and make it work. I didn't do none of that, bro. I just put a freaking outline of a homicide, and that's it, bro. Because that's what it was today. It's straight, it was sad, man. Just sad. Straight sad. Hold on a second. Yeah, man. Bro, this was like today was like a public shaming. That's how I felt. I felt the shame. Dude. It pisses me off, man. Yeah, I love my Yankees, bro. And I'm gonna ride with my team through thick and thin, but god damn, man. Excuse my French, Lord, please. But man, you're making me look bad out here, man. You're making me look bad. When I got coworkers texting me, giving me their condolences, like somebody died or something, bro. What are we doing, man? Come on, I don't even know what to say, man. I just put LOL in response. Come on, man. You're making us a laughing stock, bro. I gotta hear this for the next week or two. Andrew says Jason is mad. So, yo, I'm pissed, man. But at the same time, it's funny. It's funny in a way, but then it's not funny, man. It's funny because I know, man, everywhere I go, because like I'm in Texas, dude, and I rock my Yankee hat. I'll be rocking Yankee shirts. I'll be rocking Yankee gear, dude. Like I'll be proud of my shit, and people be looking at me like I'm just a big clown, bro. And the Yankees don't help me out either, man, with shit like they pulled today. It is what it is, though. I'm gonna still rep my team, and hopefully, man, we get it together. D-Train, yeah, whatever makes you feel better. D-Train says maybe you're just not that good. D-Rails, man, you a Met fan, bro. I know you're not talking. I missed it. I usually have you on the background when you do these. I'm studying. That's good, man. Keep studying, man. That's good. I know Andrew just graduated, so congratulations. And congratulations to and I don't know you guys personally. I don't know your ages and stuff, but I know this is the time of the year where people graduate and stuff. So if any of y'all are in that boat and you're graduating, congratulations, man. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And if you guys are older and you never did it, go do it, you know. Go do it. You know, I never graduated high school. I dropped out in the 9th grade, but I ended up going back getting my GED. Later in life, I ended up getting my associates, and now I'm like 6 credits away from getting my bachelor's. So it's never too late. And I'm 40, bro. I'm 40. Now this is Fat Joe punching the air right now. You should know that I really don't care. Yep. D-Train, yeah, okay, for sure. The Phillies, Mets, Cubs, Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers, and you can't. Yeah, whatever, man. You guys are having a little battle. Ace, my man Ace. Bro, give a shout out to all the content creators, the Yankee content creators who did the live play-by-play. Yo, y'all deserve a real medal or something, bro. Because that was a tough one. Shout out to Ace, shout out to NFE, shout out to Ken and Joe. They did theirs today. Because that's a tough one, man. And they got tough early, bro. It was the second inning. The second inning, and I looked up and I'm like, what the? Bro, it feels like we're in the 7th inning. How are we down 10-0 in the 3rd? It was crazy. We made freaking Knack look like freaking Greg Maddux or something. It's crazy. Andrew says we're bringing out the brooms tomorrow. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard with them barrels in your mouth. Broski. Bro, we got absolutely embarrassed tonight. Bro, it was a body, man. I'm telling you. A straight homicide. Straight homicide. This is a freaking, like I said, man, they're going to have to make a first 48 episode out of this one. And I'm snitching on all the Dodgers. All of them are guilty. They all had a hand in this, man. Yo, it was bad, man. Just bad, bro. All around. No matter who came in, they were just getting crushed. You can see it on the Yankees' faces. They just, if they could, bro, look, if this was Little League, bro, if this was Little League, it would have been a blowout in the second inning. They would have stopped the game already. In the second inning or the 3rd inning, they would have stopped the game. 10-run rule, blowout. Crazy, man. And the Yankees had no fight, man, from the beginning. But it's hard, man. I get it. You know, I was watching Ace's play-by-play, and somebody put a comment. They were like, oh, the offense needs to pick up the pitcher. I'm like, bro, my man just gave up like 8 runs. Like, how do you want to pick him up? Pick him up. Like, bro, that's a huge deficit, man, to go through early, too. How you gonna pick up somebody after he just gave up 8? Duran says, I'm 26. I dropped out of school in the 10th grade. I had 14 credits in 14 years. I promised my mom I would get it before I turned 30. Yeah, man, you got to do it. And you say you dropped out of school. You dropped out of high school. Yeah, man, I dropped out of high school. I ended up getting a GED. And I'll tell you what, man, sometimes God puts people in your life. I don't know if you guys are religious like that, but I never even thought about really getting I went to like a GD program for a while and then I stopped. I was just one of them guys that I was just good with smoking weed, having my little job and my little hustle here and there. And I had a good friend of mine. He was doing his GD thing. And I seen him study for it. And I was like, man, and he's like, yo, you smart. You should go get your GED. And I was like, nah, whatever. Then he got the paperwork and helped me fill it out and send it in for me. And then I got a letter in the mail saying, come over here and take this test. And the rest was history. I ended up joining the Army and everything. So I was a good brother right there, man. He helped me out a lot. Without him, who knows where I'd be. But anyway, I'm going off the rails there a little bit. Real Bill says, take some anti-acid and play tomorrow. I've had my ass kicked playing ball many times. I always got up and fought like hell. That's the real test. So like tomorrow, I want to see how they come back, you know. Do they come back with some fight and at least take a game out of here so we can save a little face, you know? Or do they just let the snowball, you know? Especially a guy like Will Warren, because he was riding high for a little bit, and he came crashing down today. He came crashing down hard. So let's see how his next start goes and stuff like that. That's what I want to see. Because if we start losing series, then we got a problem. Because we're like, man, you know, these guys kind of knocked us off of our trajectory, and we can't have that, man. We can't have that. Jack says that one Joe's dude took it hard. Yo, Joe's McFly. He's hilarious, man. I've been watching that dude forever. I'm gonna go check it out though. That's funny though. I bet he did, dude. I bet he did. Bro, the game was over in the first. Damn. My GD, that is. Yeah, man. Duran, you do it, bro. Just do it. D-Train, so you up your game for the Mets and get smacked by the Dodgers. You shouldn't represent New York ever again. What are you talking about, guys, man? Come on. Let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. All right? We're in a funeral right now, bro. This is a funeral. This is the Yankees' wake right now. Peaceful, please. Okay? Nah, it's not the funeral, bro. It's just one. Look, man. Like I said, man, there's a lot of baseball. It hurts, though, because you get all the bragging rights. And I've been waiting for this since last October. I was hoping that we could come in here, kick y'all in the teeth, so that way I can talk my shit. But I can't, you know? Y'all got it. So hopefully we could win this year, and then I can talk my crap, you know? But if not, I got to wait. That's how it is. All the spoils go to the victor, and right now y'all the victor, so y'all get to talk all the crap y'all want. And what are we going to say? No, we all saw what happened today. What excuses did Boone make? You know what? That's a good question, Ace. Let's pull it up right now. Let's pull it up. But Boone looks sick today, bro. He looks sick.
Aaron, Will Warren labored out there, to say the least. What were you seeing from your vantage point about his stuff?
Just a little off command, and and then in the heart of the plate with some pitches that, obviously a dangerous group over there, and really made it pay. And obviously, having to work as hard as he did through that first inning, just obviously not his day.
How close were you to getting him out of there in that first inning, 39 pitches?
Yeah, that was it right there. So he was last batter, hoping he could kind of settle in and give us a little something, but just obviously a rough one.
You mentioned the group over there. Just how much of a gauntlet is that lineup for a pitcher to navigate through?
Yeah, I mean they're tough, and obviously they've swung it here good against us the last two nights, and we have another opportunity to go out there and try and hold them down a little bit and get after them tomorrow.
I mean, what else is he gonna say? You know. I know he went in there punching walls. I know I would have been freaking tossing people's lockers, punching walls, yelling at people. Cause that's just me, man. But I want to give a shout out to Eli Yankee King, aka Aiden. Aiden made a hot take yesterday, man. And it lasted all of 2 seconds. You want to share your hot take? Well, he said Will Warren was gonna pitch like 7 innings. Have 5 strikeouts and give up what was it, 1 earned run or something like that? Yeah, man, that went out the window really fast, man. Yeah, Murder She Wrote out here. These guys still arguing in there. Congrats on winning this third. I'm dope out of school in 1997. Man, dude, how old are you? 97? What? That means you're like, let me guess, you're 44, 45. Ken got his master's in 2015. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, it's never too late, guys. It really isn't. It's never too late. It's never too late to learn to read. Somebody let me know where I got that from. If you know that, man, you old school. It's never too late to learn to read. See that I'm defending you, man, and the New York Mets represent. Yeah, man. Keep the peace, guys. Let's finish Boone's thing. Aiden says, I hear no excuses. There is no excuse, man. You can't. That's what I was saying. That even in this one, there is no excuse. You just gotta take. You gotta take your beating like a man and just come tomorrow and try to do better. Come tomorrow and try to do better. And it's crazy. I'll tell you what. And Joe's in the chat. Joe from NY Yankee Made. Me and Joe spoke earlier before the game. And he called it, man. He called it. And I mean, he called it, but I kind of feel like you jinxed it too a little bit, Joe. But you definitely called it, man. But he had 20-1, 20-1, 18-2. And when he said that, I was like, what? He was like 20-1. They're gonna get blown out. And I was like, what? And he was right. Joe was right today.
You said it earlier before the game, and games like this can be beneficial. A game like this, is there a lesson to be learned for Will here?
Oh yeah, I think the one thing he's shown here early in his big league career is he has learned.
Yeah, Joe was right about the Knicks
from every
too.
situation, from adversity through some success. You know, it's a hard game, you know, and you're going to take your lumps sometimes, and we'll be better for having gone through that and grow from that. And he has all the equipment to move right through this and be excellent like he's been much of the season. So, you know, it's no fun going through that. You have a day like this, but
Soto's
you know,
heating up.
it's part of the game sometimes, and you got to wear it. And you know, a loss is a loss. You turn the page and get right after it starting tomorrow.
What was the difficulty in trying to piece together the rest of the game to make sure you had enough arms for tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, a challenge. You know,
That's a good question. He asked him about, you know, piecing up today's game and how does that leave him with enough arms for tomorrow. And I know that was something that a lot of people was asking the questions, like, why bring these guys out? Why didn't you bring out a position player to pitch earlier? It was over, you know, way earlier than it was when he brought in Pablo Reyes. So that is a good question. But it is true though, because what's his name? Pasty. I was with Ken and Joe on The Ugly Truth during the play-by-play, and Pasty brought up a good point. He said, well, the reason why Weaver's in there today is just so he could get reps. This is like a bullpen for him because he hasn't pitched since Tuesday. So I understand that too. So I'm curious to see what Boone has to say.
You know, having to go to, you know, Leiter and Devin and Weave. You obviously don't like doing that in a game like this. But also you don't have real length because, you know, Hedrick and Dalo are on back-to-backs. You know, you kind of want to try and keep a little bit of Lowe's length in play for tomorrow. So, you know, obviously a challenge.
All right, but with that so it wasn't because Weaver hasn't pitched since Tuesday. Bro, I see this is where my problem with Boone lies. And I like, I've criticized Boone in the past, but this year I really hasn't, because a lot of this stuff wasn't on him. And today, I'm not gonna say today was on him either, because I mean, you know, you're not out there taking swings and throwing pitches, but it is on you the way you manage the bullpen. That is on you. So if you're telling me you're looking for length, what length, bro? It was 14 zip, like 14-1 at one point or something like that. Like, at what point did you just say, you know what? Let me cut my losses. We're not coming back this game. And just prep for tomorrow. Make sure that I got all my ducks in a row for tomorrow. That's my issue right there. That's my only issue. Now, if he would have said, hey, I just wanted to get, you know, if he would have said, look, Weaver was going to throw a bullpen anyway, so why not just put him out there? Then I would have been okay with that. I would have been like, all right, I kind of understand that. But that's not the case. You're trying to piece together something, a game when it was over already. It was done, dude. We weren't coming back. I know maybe that's hard for you to believe as a manager, but sometimes you got to just be like, you know what? We're out of this one. Judge, you know, even though he did hit that other home run late, but you know what? I don't need you out there to get hurt or anything. I'm not putting in none of my pitchers. I need them for tomorrow. So, Pablo Reyes, guess what? You're going to pitch 4 innings today. Or something crazy like that.
But that's what the 162 brings you sometimes. Like, it doesn't always line up perfectly, and you got to navigate some tough moments and some tough games sometimes. That's part of it, and, we'll, just like everyone at some point, you kind of deal with a tough go at it, and you get to get after it tomorrow.
All right. That's enough of that, man. We'll go ahead and listen to Will Warren in a second, because I want to hear what he had to say. I'm really, like a outing like that, man, I hope it doesn't derail him, because he has pitched really good as of late. Before this start, he's pitched really good. But this was like the test. This was the big moment. Like, if he would have pitched a big game today, it would have been like, oh, he's arrived. Like, this is it. Like, he's the real deal. And he didn't live up to it. I hope that doesn't really hurt his confidence like that. Aiden says, I agree with Boone on Will Warren. Yeah, I do, but I don't agree with the bullpen part, man. Because at a certain point, it was like, dude, this game is over, bro. Like let's save what we got for tomorrow. D-Rel says, it's all love, Jason, but Boone is too soft. Mendoza's not hard. Mendoza ain't too much harder himself, so. Joe says, don't you think we've had enough for the Yankees for tonight? Get this buffoon off. Oh, man. Everybody, man, make sure you tune into Joe and NY Yankee Mania in the morning. He does a good morning show. What time you go on? 8:30 Eastern every morning. And I already know tomorrow he's gonna lose his shit. He's gonna lose his shit in the morning. So it's gonna be funny, man. Andrew says, man, I feel sorry, the New York sports fan. Your Yankees got absolutely. Don't feel sorry for me, bro. Come on, man. I already got enough texts. People like acting like, bro, what are you talking about? My condolences. What is this? That's what this dude texts me from work. My condolences. What the hell? Position players can't come into the game until the 7th inning, 10 runs down. When did Pablo Reyes come in? Is that really a rule? I didn't know that. If that's a rule, then that's a dumb rule. Well, Pablo Reyes pitched 1 inning, so he came in at the end. He was our closer today, so to speak. I didn't know that though. Somebody look that up and let me know. The media would eat it up. Judge versus Soto, Subway Series winner. Take all. It's what baseball needs right now. That'd be nice. Look, I don't care who we facing, but if my Yankees make it there, I'm happy. But we gotta win now, though. We gotta win. Look, guys, man, and this for the Dodgers fans too. Bro, I'm 40 years old, right? My son is 13. He's never seen the Yankees win, and winning breeds fan bases, right? Even though he's a Yankee fan, and granted, it's because I'm a Yankee fan, probably because I probably disown him if he wasn't. I'm just kidding, but around him, if you look around the kids, most of the kids, yeah, they like Judge and stuff and everything, but when I look at all these kids, to play with them and around them and stuff, they're all fans of other teams, And when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. They like the Dodgers got a lot of fans. People want to root for winners, and that's how you build fan base. That's how I became a fan, right? Even though I was a fan before that, but I didn't really go deep into my fandom until 1996. When we won that year. In '95, really, I was really into it, but we lost and we got our hearts broken. And then I started really, following baseball more. And then 96 is when I really just from 1996 on, I've been like diehard Yankee fan, following my team, with everything, trying to watch as many games as I can, going to every game. Just that's when I really, really fell in love with the sport in general, but with the Yankees in particular. Joe says, at least now we could watch AEW. For all my wrestling fans, he's gonna start a wrestling channel too. So we'll plug that too soon as he's on there. Dev says I'm disabled all my life. It's all right, man. Don't let that stop you, though. Don't let that stop you. I know people that are fully capable of doing anything and everything they want in life, and they don't do crap, you know. So don't let that stop you, man. I agree, Mendoza's too soft. It's the Yankees way. Oh my God, D-Rose. Warren is fine. He has shown potential. He needs more time to develop. Yeah, you know, we'll see though. I got to see his next start. I want to see if he carries that over, if he could put that behind him and just get back to doing what he was doing. As bad as we played, it only counts as a loss. And that's what I was saying, you know, in the wins and loss columns, you know, who cares, right? You see W's and you see losses. But to me personally, right, that's why I say I don't speak for all Yankee fans, but me personally, I wanted this one. I wanted this series. You know. The same way I wanted the Mets series, you know. And unfortunately we didn't get it. Hopefully we could take one from them tomorrow and just kind of save some face, but we'll see. Got Yarbrough going up against Yamamoto. Look, Yarbrough pitched great. You know, the same way Will Warren has pitched great as of late, but I don't like the matchup, right? You getting the switch too? No, I'm not getting the switch too. I will have to see more of it. It depends, unless my kids want it, maybe, but I'm not getting it. I got a Switch upstairs. He's talking about the Nintendo Switch, and they don't play it. I'm not wasting my money on that. Eli says, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that rule." I've never even heard of that rule. Or maybe I have. I just forgot. I don't know, dude. I never seen the Dodgers win until 2020 and 2024. Yeah. Me personally, I don't count 2020, but I understand what you're saying. Still throwing my shots, man. Joe's show going to be bonkers. I can see the rant coming. Warren just had a bad game. It happens. He's a rookie. Boone should have been taken out way before 7 runs came in. Yeah, I think Boone was trying to. You know, this is why I kind of miss Yarbrough being in the bullpen, because normally when somebody got in trouble like that, you get Yarbrough in there to give you 4 or 5 innings, you know, and he was good for it. But now we don't have that luxury anymore, and we don't have anybody in there who could really give you that many innings. That's a problem. We need a long reliever. Yeah, man, Joe's gonna be, you know, they asked Joe earlier. They said, Joe, so who do you think we need to replace or bring in? No, he said, who do you think we need to bring in to make this team better? And Joe's answer is, we need to bring in 9 new guys. Oh man, I was dying, dude. He said 9 new guys. I'm like, really, Joe? That's a whole team right there. He said, exactly. The world wins when the Yankees lose. Yep. Dev says AEW sucks. I don't even know what AEW. I'm sure that's wrestling, but I will be here this October, hopefully with the Mets win. If not, I will tip my hat off to you with the tear in my eye. Now I'm the same way, Duran. If my Yankees ain't in it, then I go for the Mets, you know, because I'm a hometown guy. Like I like my New York teams to win. But that's the only time you'll see me going for the Mets. And yeah, and I won't get like a jersey or a hat or anything like that. I'll just watch the game and in my mind I'll be like, you know, I hope the Mets win. But I'm not cheering. I'm not doing none of that. But they're in my prayers. You know. Kike Hernandez pitching better than Will Warren. Damn, that's bad, man. Ace Avenue, with our luck, we getting walked off tomorrow. Nah, don't say that, man. Don't say that. But I do agree with you, Ace, that, you know, if you got a free base open Just walk Freeman. Don't even pitch to the guy. Why? Why pitch to him? Yarbrough, just wait for that 88-mile-per-hour fastball right down the middle. Man. I wanted two out of three as bad as anyone. Game one was... I can't even read. Jason, I wanted 2 out of 3 as bad as anyone. Game 1 was Penn. 2, we had no shot. Game 1 was Penn, and it was Free too a little bit. But I'm not, look, Free's been great for us. But that's what I was saying, Steven, that that's what really scares me, man, is that we kind of gave him our best, and they rocked him. Aiden, I keep calling you Aiden. L.I. Yankee King, a.k.a. Aiden, says he's been a Yankee fan since 2004. That's great, dude. So you made your 20th anniversary. Congrats. And Aiden, I know I give you a lot of crap, dude, but I really do. I got a lot of love for you, man. Just know that. Nando, y'all would be calling Banner 28 if you won in 2020. I mean, yeah, we would, but it'll be like, yeah, it don't count. We'll probably put half a banner up. How about that? Put half a banner. I don't know. That's the thing. We didn't win in 2020, so I don't know. But even then, man, look, I'm just messing with y'all, man. It don't matter, man. To me, even like when we be like, oh, we got 27 championships. Bro, who cares, man? That was a long time ago. Like, it's good for the history and it's good for the stories and all that stuff. But in reality, dude, we haven't won in 15 years, man. Let's get one now. Nobody's trying to hear that, bro. At a certain point, nobody cares. What Jay-Z say? It ain't where you been, it's where you at. Something like that, right? I think Jay-Z said that. Dodgers will still won. Oh, we still talking about 2020? It is what it is, man. That was a 60-game season, bro. I've seen teams go on a tear to start the season, 60 games. Just not too long ago, right? When was it? 2023, I think it was. The Tampa Rays freaking went on a historic tear in the first 2 months, right? And then just fizzled out, I think baseball should be 162 games or 154. It's got to be a long season, man. That's the real test. The real test. That's why they say it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's, The Mets haven't won a series longer than I've been alive. My sister-in-law was born the year we last won. Yeah, man. That was 86, the last time they won, I believe. I was 2 years old. The fans are catching the ball more than our catcher. That's crazy. I wish it was like I don't know if you ever watch Banana Ball. In Banana Ball, if a fan catches a ball, it's an out. That would be cool. Aiden says, game 1 was bullpen 100%. Yeah, the bullpen didn't help because you're right. I say that too because it was still tied. Even though that 6th run was charged to Max Fried, it was charged to him, but he didn't give up the hits. It drove it in. So yeah, I hate when fans bring up 27 rings. Yeah, the thing with that, like, it's cool and all, and it's great. But it really did, like, we talking about 27 rings in the span of over 100 years. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, that's great for the franchise and everything, but we haven't won in 15 years. If we had like a ring or two in the last 15 years, then yeah, we could keep talking that stuff, but we haven't won in a long time. We should have won in 2017, but we didn't, though. So, do I think we could have won? Yeah. And we already know the Astros, the whole cheating thing and everything. But even then, what if we do make it and we don't win? So who knows what happens after that? Ken says, I've seen 7 Yankees championships. I've been to 3 World Series games. I've been to no World Series games, but I've watched 5 Yankees championships. I've seen 5 Yankees championships. And I've been to an ALCS game, and I've been to a division series game. I went to the ALCS game when Aaron Hicks, Aaron Hicks of all people, hit that, was a 3-run bomb off of Justin Verlander. And when I tell you, that's the loudest I've ever heard Yankee Stadium. It was insane, dude. The stadium was rocking after he hit that. When I tell you, because I was with my kids there too, like whatever you had, I think I had some popcorn. Everybody threw their beers in the air, the popcorn, everything just went in the air. It was unreal. I think game 1 we should have brought Leiter Jr. in. Yeah, I agree. We should have brought Leiter Jr. in instead of who they brung in at that point. Instead of Tim Hill or De Los Santos, they should have had Leiter Jr. in. Astros taking the World Series, yeah. Aaron Hicks equals Pablo Reyes on steroids. I've seen one Yankees championship. Haven't been to a championship, a CS or World Series game. I've been to the division series though. Yeah, even division series is good. What year did you go? Even though we didn't win the World Series, we should be proud that we got our pennant. 28 other teams can't say that. Let me ask you this, Barbara. Yeah, we're proud of the pennant. I'm proud of the pennant, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same as winning. Are you okay with those pennant rings that they gave out? Me, I'll give you my opinion. To me, I'm not okay with that. You know, to me, that's that's a participation ring. I guess it's nice to have, but it's like, come on. It's kind of cringe, man. And I bet if you ask Derek Jeter or one of them guys from that era, they'll be like, yeah. Like, come on, really? Luis Duran says, I was at the NLDS Game 3 with my father last year. It's a memory I will always cherish. Yeah. Is that the one where Lindor hit the... Was it a grand slam or something? I think. Was it game 3? I don't remember. It was versus... Oh, no, that's the division series. I'm thinking... Yeah, it was division series versus the Phillies. That was a good series too. The Mets versus the Phillies. That was a really good series. Really good series. But how long we been on this thing already? I don't even know. Not that long. But yeah, so tomorrow after the game, I'll do this. I'll give away this one. We're gonna do it with the trivia questions. I got trivia questions, but I was gonna save these for tomorrow, so I'm not gonna throw them up there yet. But besides that, look, I appreciate everybody joining. I know I'm a little down on energy today because I didn't get no sleep yesterday. I woke up, man. I had a great day this morning. I took my son to his baseball tournament. He had a 3-run nuke, man, to put his team ahead. They ended up winning. So tomorrow they get a bye tomorrow because they took first place in the first bracket. So you know what? I might play that if y'all don't mind. Y'all want to see my son's home run? If y'all want, I'll play it. Hold on, let me pull this up over here. I know he'll be mad if he's watching this because he's very humble, but it was a bomb. It was a bomb. I'm trying to prep. He's 13 years old. I'm trying to get him ready if he wants, man. But you know, I try not to push him too much, but I think he's starting to like it though a lot. How do I take myself out of here? You know what? Let me take myself out of here. Oh, let's go, baby. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, man. He hit a bomb. That was a bomb, dude. And that's the big part too. Kevin says future Dodgers player. Oh no, bro. Who knows? But I mean, whatever. I'd be happy if he just made his high school team. To me, that's an accomplishment for me anyway, because I didn't get to make my high school team. So, but anyway, because apparently you gotta do good in high school to actually be on the team. You can't just show up and play without passing grades, you know. But yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I appreciate y'all joining me. Dev says I like to watch Little League World Series. Yeah, I tell you what, man, these kids, they're pretty good. I love, like, it's fun, man. Sometimes I watch the local high school games and stuff. I just like good baseball, man. They don't have to be big league. Sometimes the best baseball you watch, like some good games, will be in a little backfield like that, you know. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Yeah. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, we get 1 out of 3 at least, right? Let's get 1 out of 3. That's what I want. Peace, everyone. Why doesn't this play? You know what? I'm hold on. I'm gonna try this again because why doesn't my music play when I do that? Still not playing. Oh well. I'll figure it out next time. It's supposed to play music right now, but it's not. I'll figure it out though. I appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.